As noted, the second half of this episode was way past time. I believe we were about to have a running montage, probably set to Eye of the Tiger.
Of course.
And I'm curious. I want to see how everybody does at this.
All right.
So the
Terrible.
first lieutenant will show up in appropriate gear and like a headband that is, gosh, what's it called? Nasal ring? The same place that Harridan went to. She's got a graduated with honors headband from the Aerospace Branch Academy.
I'll be wearing my graduated with honors mech wear.
Did you actually graduate with honors?
I don't know. Did I?
I'm asking you, like, narratively, is that a thing that happened?
Oh, yeah. He was like, you know, the stereotypical prodigy that got screwed
Do you
over.
have a good int score?
Int?
Yes, int.
I
I feel like
I have a
no.
1 int. I feel
I have
like
a 2.
maybe this might not be as true as you believe it to be.
But I feel like our gunnery and piloting are so high in comparison to like what an average out of the school.
Sure, but here's the
player would
thing:
be.
a military academy doesn't just graduate you based on how good you shoot people.
I mean, if you graduated,
I mean,
warrior, they should.
A little bit.
What do I need
It
to
helped.
have? Because like Bandito actually has like 4 int.
And you probably did very well at school.
I have 5 int. I'm
I mean,
graduated
you did
with
extremely
honours
well
in
at school, but you
doctors.
also went to school to be a doctor. So
What do you think
And-
McGurk's intelligence is?
I don't know, too.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Hey,
No, it's
my
4.
int is 2.
Wow. Okay, you're actually pretty good.
I'm the idiot of the group.
That's why he's able to bring. That's why he's able to bring over that XO and get real with her.
This is all right. This is bad. She rolled a 4. So let's see here. She has a 4 in career pilot, and she needs to get a 7. All right. She gets an 8 on this skill. She is capable of doing basic training level stuff that you're providing, right?
Oh, we use career stuff. All right.
Yes, you're for this role. You're using your career, whatever you graduated in. So career soldier. I think career mech warrior might be a thing.
Maybe.
Soldier.
I mean, there's career pilot. but
It's
not really
no,
specific.
pilot is aerospace specific.
Oh,
There's
okay,
no
well,
career
I
It'll
think
probably
it's
be
just mainly
soldier.
career soldier.
Yep.
Yeah.
So everybody just make your career soldier rolls. And
I'll
we'll
do
see.
it. I'll go
how
first.
well
I have
you
a
I'm
plus 4.
tempted to do my career doctor because that's higher too.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Doctoring is not a skill that allows you to run along a beach.
All
with a
right,
heavy
I'll go
backpack.
Combat
first.
doctor
I have a
is,
plus 4.
Yeah. But yeah.
If somebody could roll mine with a +4, I'd be.
All right, I'll roll
Much
yours,
obliged.
Rad.
Thank you, sir.
9 plus 4 is.
Rad got a 10.
I got 13.
As long as it was better than hers.
Mine's +2.
No one expected Bandito to do surveillance like this is normal day. Lieutenant, you're kind of dragging along.
I think Deathwish is the only one who hasn't rolled yet. Good luck.
I haven't rolled.
Oh, did he just roll the 7 then?
Yeah, he rolled the 7.
All right, good luck, Gold Stag, with +2. All right, everybody did better than her. However, she did pass. She did
So
pass.
good.
Let's be clear here.
Okay.
Unsurprisingly, she also does better than most of the other men, right?
Oh, I
Because-
was muted. I was saying I had a 9
Oh,
because I have a +2.
okay.
Can we roll to see how well is the infantry lieutenant out there running with him?
Rex
No,
Mjolnir? Yeah.
he probably wouldn't be the type to run with him, but if he is,
I mean,
wanna
she
know how
ordered
well-
everybody out there.
Okay.
So,
Wait, why was he in trouble?
I mean, all of you are in trouble.
I mean, she put the whole unit.
The
under
whole
the
unit's
bus.
on trouble.
Oh, the
Uh,
entire.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. He got a 7. He literally barely passed by the skin of his teeth, but he got it.
So Bandito did the best, is what you're
What a
telling me.
shitbird.
Yeah. So here's
So,
what happens.
As expected, the mech warriors outdo everyone else.
At
That's right.
the end of the day, Mjolnir is like heaving over. He's like, covered in sweat, completely drenched, like drops the backpack off of his back.
I'm standing there. and I
Bandito
hand
is
him a
still
water
doing
bottle.
laps. Come
Here's
on,
some
guys,
water,
say
sir.
nothing.
You look a little parched.
He takes the water bottle from you and then steps away from you so that he's
Can
outside
Bandito, like,
comfortable speaking
I
range.
want can Bandito like snatch the water before he gets it, like as he does another lap.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's roll off what is it called? Reflex? Yep, reflex is a thing. Roll it.
Yeah, beat.
My reflex is actually really good.
His reflex is a +0.
That's the same as mine, so we're rolling 2 flats.
Good
All right,
luck.
here we go.
Wait, there's something that I'm actually better at than Bandito.
Wow, he got a 6, and you got Snake Eyes. Here's what happens. You fucking go for this. You fucking go to get the snatch, and he kicks you in the back of the knee and face palms you into the dirt and like drives your face into it. And it's just like, Sergeant, excuse me, did you just try to take my water bottle?
As he like reaches back to snag the water out of the way, I want to try and snag the water and drink it myself.
All right, let's roll again.
Like,
so he's
did
standing
you
back
just
up and
trip
goes
my
for the water bottle.
It's just Vader's face down. It's like
11 plus 4 is 15.
You have a
Good luck.
+4 to
No.
reflex?
no, you have a 4, so you have
That's
11.
your score. That's not your
You have a
mod.
0
Oh,
reflex.
I have a 0. Oh, attribute mod 0.
You
He
still
got a
probably
10.
win, though.
All right.
Boom.
So as he's standing up, it's like slow motion. Da, 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 as both lieutenants go for the water bottle flask in McGurk's hand. At the last second, Harridan's hand just bumps Mjolnir's out of the way. Fingertips on the can, water coming out the top of it. And Mjolnir's
Powder
just
drink.
like, First Lieutenant Harridan, that was extremely unprofessional. Why is your entire unit trying to take the water bottle that the staff sergeant's handing me?
Hey,
You
don't
know what
They
was
still
also
flat in the dirt.
I walk
You know
off.
what's
I don't
up?
want to be a part of
as,
this.
as I'm walking away, I just say, you know what else is unprofessional? Trying to order around one of my men.
Your man is responsible for my infantry.
I just keep walking.
He's not responsible for you.
Bandito sneaks away.
I outrank him, so 0 fucks given right there.
He looks
Mjolnir
away.
Just
He look-
turns to look at the setting sun in the background, and just like this beautiful beach. This guy's covered in sand. And it's just like, I need
What
some
is-
way to get out of this chicken shit outfit.
What has my life become?
Insubordinate, and then he kicks more sand onto the sergeant.
Insubordinate. He is
Sergeant's
my
gone.
subordinate.
Oh, you're
Snuck
gone.
away.
He goes to kick more sand
Yeah,
on
he looks away-
Bandito,
when
but
he looks
Bandito's
away, he-
gone.
I stealth away. Just
Yeah, I don't think that happens. Not on the beach.
I can sneak.
I wanna be clear here. Your military
okay.
uniform color is not white sand, so
Start rolling in the dirt. Camouflage
Somewhat
myself.
of a disadvantage.
You just become a graboid and slide through the sand.
Always carry around a sand ghillie suit in my backpack.
So next up is Butch McGurk versus Crystal Loft
All
in
right.
a unofficial, no officers title, hand-to-hand combat match.
I need Sid to roll it for me. He's got hot dice.
She's using the like personal defense that they teach aerospace pilots for zero-G training, so it's not 100% effective on the ground. But she seems like she's pretty good at it.
Bush McGurk is using the Don Fry method.
I don't know what that is.
He grabs the back of her head and begins to repeatedly punch her in the face. as hard as-
Fuck you, go.
Holy shit.
I feel like you should take a penalty for just not using an
Yep.
established martial
No,
art.
it's a
No,
technique.
it's yeah.
YouTube Don
legit.
Fry. It'll be the first video that comes
All
up.
right, she has a +3.
As a +4.
She got a 14.
Damn, that's good.
Oh,
Damn.
7G11.
Yeah.
All right, she soundly kicks your ass by a whole extra margin. While you're trying to grab her by her ponytail on the back of her head that she's just started growing out, she just like continuous elbow locks. And it's like using all of your momentum against you. And the whole time she's like precision explaining to you what's happening. She's like, "That's right, Staff Sergeant. You're shifting your gravity around improperly. We teach aerospace pilots about momentum like this." And she like swings you into a wall. And it's like, "Looks like you're out of bounds, Staff Sergeant." I have a question. Do you
yeah.
allow the infantry nearby to be watching this? Like,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
They start betting on the match.
Okay.
Some of them are calling for a rematch. Crystal looks at you like, wanna throw down again?
Galtair's
So,
just
like-
brought over a giant chalkboard and just writing on it.
During the whole match, he's definitely like he's very good natured about losing the whole time.
Doc-
right?
Doctor's giving odds.
Bandito's like pulling the money in for the pool.
He is absolutely not letting this get like
Not letting it get personal. Yeah.
he doesn't even have to pretend like he has no emotional investment in it whatsoever. Like he just does not care. But so like yeah, this is a to him, win or lose, this is a lesson to her in professionalism, right? Like let's get it out of your system. Do whatever you gotta do to make yourself feel cool, and let's move on. So yeah, he'll do the rematch. If she's
Alright.
like let's go again, he'll go again.
Do any of our 3 players want to put some bets down?
No,
I mean, Bandito will put 200 on the side.
I am the lieutenant, so no,
Who are you putting it on?
that would be unprofessional.
He's putting it
Who are
on
you
McGregor.
putting it on, Panda?
And you see Bandito right next to the lieutenant pulling in the bets.
Actually, what I do instead of publicly making a bet, I hand Bandito 100 credits and bet on McGurk.
Bandito gives the 10 knowing nod. Gotcha, sir. Thank you for the milk money.
I think 100
Yeah,
credits is going to buy you a cargo container full of milk, but
Yeah, as the guy taking the numbers, I don't bet.
okay. All right. Let's roll again.
All right,
One more time. We're going
I'll
to
have Sid roll
celebrate.
for me again.
All right.
Do better.
How hot are your dice?
Yes, sir.
Get better at dice.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
You got an 8.
Sick.
You completely crush her by a lot.
She's very
Well, 8
cocky and
plus
overconfident. Like comes at him like a freaking squirrel monkey, and he just fucking Street Fighter uppercuts her in the jaw. And just
She
knocks
goes
her
flying out of the ring, spit
Yeah.
coming out of her face like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
KO.
looks like, all right, looks like a win for me.
And even though it wasn't, it definitely dispatches her in such a way that it makes it look like he totally hustled her, right? Like set this whole like that's what it appears. That's definitely what it appears to the infantrymen. It's like he definitely just did that so his buddies could make money. Like he threw that first match. He didn't. Like he totally he got embarrassed. He just didn't care. But that's the second match is so soundly decided that that's definitely what it looks like. She can get up and ask him to do another one if she wants.
No,
I'll
she
help her
pulls
up
you
and I'll
aside
ask her
after
if
the
she
match.
wants to go 2 out of 3.
And
Yeah,
he'll
I
help
know.
her up too. Like he
Yeah.
does the whole good sportsmanship thing.
She makes a very public show of being 1 for 1.
Of course.
And then pulls you aside afterwards, and it's just like, I think you can see, Staff Sergeant, that I can carry my weight as a soldier.
I never said you couldn't.
Good. Don't
That
question
was
my
never-
professionalism again.
That was never the issue. And if you're unprofessional again, I'll let you know.
Pass it up the chain of command next time.
Okay, I'll talk to your boss about you when you're unprofessional.
God. She just doesn't say anything. She just stands there and stares at you.
He's like, but you made a good decision. I'm glad you came out today. I enjoyed it.
Well, Sergeant, that's what I'm here for, your enjoyment.
There's that sarcastic wit that I've been missing.
So
all
cute.
morning. I just walk off. Okay. All right. You got to.
All right, Bandito's taking the money for him and the lieutenant.
Yeah, you got another 200 credits, and Harridan won an extra 100.
All right.
What's the plan now? Maybe you want to cause some more hijinks?
How much money did get pulled into the house, by the way?
I mean, you didn't make a roll to run that, so I don't know that I'm comfortable with giving you a bunch of money.
Can I roll
We'll
to
say
make
you
that?
made 100 credits.
Can I roll to make that?
Why don't you make an int roll, and we'll see how the betting turned out for you.
Intelligence roll.
Yeah,
What he's
That'll
good
be,
at, man.
your intelligence should be at least a +1 if you have a 5.
no, it says attribute mod 0 with 5.
Good luck. Good luck. You need
Yeah.
a 7.
That's odd. With a 5?
Yep. 5 is basic level of
Yeah.
confidence, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't go up to a +1 until you get to a 6.
You got a 5. You actually lost money on the fight.
Motherfucker.
The odds
That's
were
why you
heavily
don't-
favoring the lieutenant after that first fight.
That's why you don't bet
I-
against McGurk.
I never put money in, so I don't lose money.
I mean, how you gonna run the house if you aren't
I was
amount of
running the
people
house.
that
What are you
puts
talking
in-
about?
I was putting up the numbers.
I'll tell you what happens as a result of this roll.
You get pickpocketed while it
There's
happens.
there's a lot of grumbling from the men about like Goldstag doesn't know shit about gambling. Looking awful. People are just like, for a doctor, he's not very smart.
I bet.
You don't lose money, you lose respect.
It's their
Apparently,
loss. if
that's
they
what
try
this
and
whole
piss-
episode name is going to be called. Respect.
Respect.
It's their loss if they piss me off in the medical ward.
RESPECT.
All right.
Wow, you'd hold their lives over their heads.
No, I'll just make them
I
sick
mean,
for a
yeah,
couple of
that's
days.
some Vietnam era level shit where your doctor's got you on the table. You're like, my leg, and he's like, don't you owe me $100?
What leg?
If it's over $300, then yes.
If it's over $300, they owe you a significant fraction of a month's pay. So
Yeah.
Is what's the I think somebody did a conversion rate. I think 100 credits is basically $800.
I mean, it's not super great, but if you consider that a military sergeant is going to make what, like $30,000 a year or something like that, and you guys get paid $3,000 a month, the conversion gets kind of, well, except for Bandito, who's incompetent.
I've been trying to get double duty, but
Yeah, you just need to get good.
Get good.
I'm good at several things, just not.
Not anything useful.
You're good at one punching mechs.
You get paid at the level of mech piloting you're good at. Now get good at something else.
I mean, I'm good at scouting.
Are you good at scouting?
Do you want me?
Yes.
Your sheet
Stealth.
says yes. History says maybe.
Do you want to learn how to be a doctor? Because I'm willing to help teach.
I'm no good with a knife in that particular fashion, doctor.
You just be plying needles.
Is the next scene Bandito going through career day on the dropship?
There's all the booths set up.
They're looking for Marines.
The strong, maybe.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
What's next on the list?
Push this plot forward.
All right. Do you want to jump to the next plot event?
Do we want to go to the bandit meeting?
Indeed.
I mean, there's things that happen before the bandit.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
I
go to
got
next
the-
one.
There's a Kenneth Cross event, and you have an extra ticket. Bought 2 of them. So.
Okay.
I'm trying to think who would let me.
Who's
get
gonna be your
Luis and not
plus
in
one?
trouble.
You said 9 lives last week.
Yeah, that's like the most likely one to not let me get into trouble.
You've also been like co-conspirator though with the doctor. It's kind of like
Yeah.
to
What am I
host.
conspirating with?
That reminds me, you did want to make a Mafia roll, Goldstag.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it was for, but you made sure that I knew that you wanted to make a Mafia roll.
I was
Why don't you
thinking
tell me
about
what it's
it.
for, and then we'll work on it. What do you want to contact the German Mafia for?
You want to make them make your legal troubles go away?
I feel like, given how historically bad the rolls have been revolving around that situation,
How much money do I have?
I
Because
I don't fucking know.
I have 16,000 credits.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'll take a
You
lot
can
more
buy
than that.
a bunch of vehicles for that.
True.
Chump change.
Well, listen,
Yeah, for you.
Listen to Rich Boy over here. He's a trust fund baby. You can trust him.
I have money. I don't know what to spend it on though.
I don't know either.
Maybe equipment.
I want to buy a whole bunch of ghillie suits.
I have a bunch of equipment.
One for each terrain.
Is there like a
I have
thing-
equipment.
Are there things like there is in Star Wars where I can get like body armor that increases my strength?
I mean, you could probably get cybernetics that do that. I don't think that there's body armor that does that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I don't know
Nothing
the equipment list very much, but I do know that you guys only have
Yeah,
like, auto pistols, and some of you have an edged weapon. That's about it.
Yeah, I have also pistol and an edge
None
weapon.
of you own rifles.
I have a
probably-
camo
probably
sneak
get that.
suit. Yeah, I have a Magnum auto pistol and a katana.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can procure some rifles for our little squadron, just in
I
case.
mean,
We already
You're
have
going to the
rifles.
Mafia to do that?
Well, there
Like
are
the kind
probably
of
got-
rifles you'll get from them are ones that have been used to assassinate world leaders.
history. Yeah, and
Just,
no,
oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
we killed a couple cops with these. They're real
A
hot.
totally legitimate mercenary unit. Never mind that all of our weapons have the serial numbers scratched off.
I'll probably buy see if I can get any sleeping gas from them.
Man, you're 100% behind this sleeping gas thing.
Yeah,
All right.
it helps. All right.
This
And
is
my
when we
stri-
lose our doctor and like the rest of our reputation.
I mean, my wealth
no, I'm
and
gonna make
connections
sure-
allow me to be able to just purchase that stuff legitimately. So
I mean, yeah,
Could
what
you-
is your connections level, Zag?
Mine for streetwise on them is +1. It's better than the Dracon Scumbine one, which is a 0.
You know, you're at the party looking for kicks. Somebody's passing around the weaponized hallucinogen.
oh god, I completely forgot. I have a compulsion hatred of pirates.
Oh no! Whole plan just went in the shitter.
Yeah, I think.
All right, Rad, have you ever seen Community?
Not all of it.
Have
but
you
yeah,
seen the
I've watched
paintball
it.
episodes?
Oh no, I've only seen like half of one of them.
Oh, all right. There's this one paintball episode where the teacher Chang comes into a room with an automatic paintball gun. He's the only one on campus who's got it. They start playing this like Chinese melody that's like dun 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 dun. He does like slow motion firing while they're singing like this really slow opera song, and everyone's like, ah! I feel like that's what's about to happen when you go to the bandit meeting. Maxwell's just gonna be like, ah!
It totally has his own plan going on.
I will kill
okay.
all of them.
Equipment availability rating. Unsurprisingly, gas ordnance is pretty restricted.
Mm.
Not super easy to buy.
Oh, but freaking
What was your connections rating?
what +1.
I mean, I have a wealth and equipped combined of 7.
It's not your combined. It'll be your.
Oh, I have an equipped of 2, wealth
I
of
have an
5.
equipped of 2 as well.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make this Underworld roll. You're gonna need a 10 in order to land this.
Mm.
Do it.
I mean, you've committed to this. It's happening. Your character doesn't know how hard it is.
Nope.
Nope. All right, this is what happens. You go
It's a 7, so it's
to
Does he get arrested again?
you go to a local like year-round Oktoberfest shop, right? It's like a 2-story tall Oktoberfest inn where it's always Oktoberfest every day there. And they take you to the back room, right? And you meet some incredibly shady dude who's like, "Oh, Dr. Sean Goldhirsch, I recently saw you on the television. My name is Alexandre Malthus. I see that you wish to purchase some gas grenades. Is this what you are asking from my associates?"
yeah, something to put to sleep on certain people.
"I'm afraid that kind of equipment is not available on this planet. While the Mafia is widely divested on the street with numerous capabilities, sleep gas is not one that we regularly work in. Perhaps you'd like some bullets, some highly illegal weaponry. Guns, sniper rifles, maybe a mortar."
That more. Do you sell the mortar rounds separately?
Of course we sell them more. We don't just give you rounds for the weapon.
Yeah, yes, I'd like to buy
Have
2
you
mortar.
done this before, Doctor?
Usually, not in many years. It's
You seem very nervous, Doctor. Why don't you sit down, have a nice beer from the Stein, and he like pushes something across the table. Why don't you have some of my wife's bratwurst with kielbasa? Really good.
Can I tell if this this is slightly drugged?
How would you tell that without like pulling out Like
Taking
a
a bite.
syringe.
Taking a sniff of the
Your little
beer.
pH strips. and you're
Still, that'd
rubbing
be
them on us.
like
You want to smell it to see if it's poisoned. I will let
Yeah.
you try this with a 10 medicine. It's gonna be real difficult.
My Meditech is if I can find it. Meditech General's a +4.
Okay, good luck. Wah, 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 wah. It's definitely not poisoned. You're like
Okay.
sniffing it, and he's just like, yes, you can smell the hopsy aroma of this beer. We use an exceedingly large number of hops in the beer making process in order to preserve the ancestral German ancestry.
Yeah, I happily take a sip to show respect.
Of course, it's super, super bitter. Absolutely. Ridiculously bitter.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd like to buy 2 mortar shells.
Just want the shells, not the mortar.
Yeah, the shells.
I see.
It would be a nice way to show some surprise for people.
This is a very unusual request, but I am willing to grant it. However, before we do this, I need you to perform something for me. I
Anything.
understand that not only are you a skilled infantryman, but also a mech warrior.
Yes.
I suspect that as a skilled infantryman and mech warrior, you may have access to certain capabilities and weapons that my organization cannot readily use.
Mm.
There is a man that I need eliminated. You understand my meaning, and I am not being obtuse about this.
Are you about to murder someone for 2 artillery shells?
I'm in favor with them, most likely. And who would this said person be?
A local chief of police has been sniffing around our organization. He recently aided in the raid of several criminal organizations. And if we want to continue operating at this fine established spaceport, we need investigation looking elsewhere.
Mm.
Unfortunately, such a man has no pressure points we can apply to, you understand? No weird kinks in the closet or skeletons in there either.
Mm. I get your drift, sir.
There's no drift here. I've been 100% forthcoming with you.
No, yes,
I
I
would
see.
like you to murder this man so that he will not investigate us. I'm not using euphemism in any way.
I might not be able to kill him outright, but I might be able to divert him from your activities
Tell
for
me
some
more.
time.
What is your plan?
I have some information that came into my hands in recent days involving the pirates that have been attacking the hotels. I might be able to lead him in their direction.
Very well. I will leave this operation up to your discretion, but fail me, and consequences come thing that you know of. That was not a good line. Give me a second. I've been drinking. If you fail me, I'm going to break your kneecaps. There we go.
oh, so the standard
Note
threat. Got it.
taken. Note taken. Now, if you're going to threaten somebody, next time I do suggest cutting the Achilles tendon. It's worse than breaking a kneecap and a lot more painful.
I will take that under advisement, Doctor.
Red, you're muted.
Yeah, I know. It's probably for
He's
the best.
just laughing.
Okay, so it was nice meeting you. Shake his hand and so forth.
Okay.
So yeah. So let me guess. After I've diverted the police chief's attention, I get the mortar shells.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
I mean, you got to tell me how you're diverting the police chief's attention. This doesn't just happen. You don't just go to the
Oh
police
no,
chief and
I'm,
he's
I'm
like,
going to use the
"I agree."
some of the information that we've gathered.
You tell me how much and how you're using it.
Um,
If you go to him and say, "We know that there's a bunch of pirates on planet," he's gonna be like, "Great, I'm going to arrest them."
oh no, I'm just going to get the most incriminating amount of evidence on the HR woman that's married to the head of security, and just say she might be. I have found some information that she might be including with the pirates, and hand it to him. Just that information about her. Smallest amount, but consequential to the pirates.
All right, this is what happens,
Operation.
Goldstag. This is what happens. He takes your information and is like, "I'll open an investigation immediately." The next day, all of you get a message from Lou McNessa about new information he's recently received from the police office
Huh?
regarding your investigation.
What?
He's asked you to come meet him in his office so he can do another security meeting.
All right. Very well then.
When you all arrive, he does the thing where he presses the button and the room goes into lockdown mode, and he's like, "Oh, gentlemen, well, thank you for joining me again. Apparently a police informant has anonymously given up information that one of our employees might be involved with the pirates. Says here, Aki Einsburn. The police have been looking into it and have reason to believe that it might be legitimate. However, as it took place on our facilities, I've availed our resources to the police chief and will be handling the internal investigation ourselves. I.e., I'm passing this along to you, as it's part of your investigation." None of you look particularly shocked at this pronouncement. Is there anything you need to tell me,
I don't think
lads?
he's. I don't know about shocked. Maybe he just looks like how. Who got this information? It's more of like who could have gotten this information.
Any word on who this mysterious informant might have been?
Completely anonymous.
So there's a note. Two
Right.
moles now. All right.
Very well. We'll take that into consideration, and we will continue our research. We'll let you know
Goldstag,
as
we
soon as
gotta-
we have something.
Goldstag, we got to get back to our conspiracy wall.
Mm.
Thank you, sir. Anything you need from us?
As you're getting ready to leave, he's like, "Yes, I'm so glad that I've been bribing the local police to keep this investigation under wraps. I would hate for word to get out."
As would I, sir.
Yes,
Trust
it
me,
would be
security is of our utmost concern here.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, then. Well, you let me know what you find. I'm sure you're all doing a good job, despite the fact I saw you on the news.
All parts of
Yeah.
the plan, sir. All
That
parts of the
was
plan.
a misunderstanding with the
Oh,
police.
I see.
I was found during a raid on a supposed Yakuza hideout.
That was not part of the plan.
I
At
only
this
went
point,
there
just
for
Bandito
food.
just covers his mouth with like duct tape. It's like, no, just
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so Goldstack, after you come out of the meeting, you have a message from the police chief, the local sheriff, that's like, "Hey, congratulations, you really helped me out there. I passed that information along to the people it'll be relevant for. I wanted to give you a little cutback as an informant." He sent you 100 credits. And he's like, "Now to get back to work. There's some pretty major cases I've got in the area."
Yeah, God damn it.
what were you thinking?
Gentlemen, please accompany me to my office.
Yeah, no. Can we
Star
go
Wars
to
wife to the
alright.
office.
I calmed Nine
Bandito's
Lives
wheeling in
and ask
like the
her to
conspiracy
join
chart
us.
All
cart.
right, she's there.
Now, there are only 5 people on this planet that knows about this information, and somehow it leaked to the police department, and I know that I am not one of them.
Actually, I've been sending all the reports to the XL and the captain.
Very well. There are 7 people on this planet that know about this information, and I know I am not one of them. However, the information was leaked to the local police department somehow. I would like to know who that was.
It was not me. That is a terrible rookie move.
Crimson is like low key pointing at Bandito.
Do I look like the
She's
guy that
standing
would do
behind
this?
him and she's just like
There is the possibility one of the pirates on planet might have gone rogue.
What?
God, you want to double down on this. Okay.
What?
I feel like that should be a deception roll there.
That's like,
Yeah, that'll probably be like an acting role of some kind.
like acting against perception or something. Because I think we said perception.
Oh
was like
yeah.
god, my
insight.
perception is garbage.
Mine's like 4. You're screwed, buddy.
Let's just do it against the best roller.
I'll do it.
What's your
what is
acting
it?
skill?
Acting. Where is it? Acting is a -6.
Wow.
All right,
I
you're screwed.
don't-
Minus 6?
I got like
Yeah.
+4, buddy. This is gonna be fun.
Good luck.
Rolls not
Jesus
ones.
Christ. Ooh.
Who
8.
just rolled?
8.
All right.
Actually, you can't beat
There's
this.
literally
There's
no
no
way
chance
you
you
can
can beat
beat
me.
that.
If there is a way, you can spend 1 point of edge to get a +2 to the roll.
I have no edge.
Well, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way
The
you can
question
beat him.
is,
You
how
can't
many
even match him.
degrees of failure do you fail by?
I have to roll, don't I?
Yes, you do
Yep.
have to roll.
Show me your lies,
A
you
lot.
lying son of a-
Failed by a
1.
lot.
You rolled a 1.
So I feel like for everybody else, maybe it's not super obvious that Gold Stag is lying.
I don't
But
know.
for
I want to roll for
Bandito,
this.
It's like no. For Bandito, it's like in slow motion, an episode of Lie to Me where you like
Yeah, I was
zoom in
saying
and you're
lie to
like,
me. It's like I see like
micro
sweat drop,
expressions.
twitching the eyebrows.
You're muted, Rad.
It's probably still for the best.
I mean, I have a -1, so I rolled a 6. So I
sidetracked us in.
trounced the shit out of him too. So
Butch McGurk is
You
just
lying-
nodding intently
You lying
until somebody
son
talks
of
to
a
him. He's like,
bitch.
what are we talking about?
What the hell? What? Speak the truth.
Yeah.
Doctor, is there something more you'd like to add?
All I'm gonna say this, it was either that or kill the man.
What? Were you doing Yakuza shit again?
No, the Yakuza sadly I don't think is on planet anymore.
Doctor,
What were you doing that you had to kill a man?
I was trying to get ordnance that is slightly prohibited.
You're shitting me, right?
Nope.
Just full on face pump. All right.
gentlemen, please clear the room. I'd like to have a word with the doctor. Sergeant McGurk, please stay.
God damn it.
Crimson
Oh,
is the
God.
first one out the door.
All right. Well, at this point in time, Bandito is going to go get a leash and a collar, like a child leash.
Doctor, need I remind you of operational security and passing along information that we are being paid to obtain? That you
We
are
have-
freely giving away? That you are compromising what we are hired to do for some ordnance that we probably could have obtained through legitimate means?
What? Why do I feel like McGurk is like the least caring of the situation right now? Judging by Rad's face.
In his
Sergeant-
head, he's just replaying the volleyball game that he was in earlier. Like, disgusting.
Yeah,
Sergeant, please instruct the private and his.
It
What is
wasn't,
the doctor's rank?
Right,
He's just-
pilot. He's a
pilot.
pilot. It's his own rank.
Sergeant, please instruct pilot here in the finer points of operational security and military etiquette.
Great. That can happen off screen.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm not.
Or at this point, Bandito returns with the leash. like a dog leash. All right.
Uh,
This
Doctor?
is
so
attaching to
Goldstag,
you.
you get a
Doctor, you're confined to base for the remainder of this operation.
as soon as he says that, you get a message update from Alexandretta, or what was his name? From the Malthus guy, the
Yeah.
Mafia dude, and he's just like, "How is the operation going? Have you sidelined the police yet?"
No.
If by sideline you mean put on high alert, then yes.
I'm probably going to have to fix some Yakuza problems and send it to him.
I have no issue with having the Yakuza become a bigger problem on planet. Whatever it takes, Doctor, but don't fail me.
Sure thing.
I should have not said anything about better ways to torture people.
It's just like, you did say some very explicit things about the Achilles tendon, yes. I was listening and taking notes.
No, that was out of character. That part.
Oh. All right. What's the next plan? Is Goldstag gonna continue to quadruple down on this plan, or?
No, I'm not going to try. I'm just probably going to listen about through group. I don't care. But I'm probably not going to follow through this plan and hide on base as much as I can.
Oh my
I mean, you're
God.
hiding on base with a dog leash attached to you.
Yeah. And you're
And you are stuck in your medical facility.
you're under reprimand or under orders to remain on base.
Does on base mean like on the drop ship? Like you can't
Yes.
come to the hotel? Okay.
Yeah, it's for the better, I think. Just in case.
All right. Man, I feel like Goldstag's been having a hard time of it lately.
Yeah, a little bit.
His roles have just been bad.
Well, his answer to everything is organized crime.
Organized
now.
crime.
But my character's a mercenary brat. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, so is mine.
I mean, I'm not saying that's not legit. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's just bad roles.
You
All
get
right.
caught.
It-
You're
yeah.
only in trouble if you get
You're
caught,
losing
and you got
people.
caught.
Bandito, who are you taking with you to this?
I will say this: I didn't get.
The most
arrested,
likely
I got
one that
detained.
will
There's a difference.
keep me from getting in trouble would probably be Crimson.
All right. She declines your offer. She's just like,
Of course she does.
Bandito, I am so
Uh-huh.
busy right now. I am the intelligence officer of this unit.
Uh-huh.
I don't have time. Did you just me?
Uh-huh.
She shuts the door to her
I mean,
intelligence
I've
closet in your
offered to
face.
help you.
He just shuts the door in your face.
I can help. All right.
Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. That's great.
You didn't even let
Those
me
sons
let
of
you
bitches.
finish.
He's
Uh-huh.
just talking to a metal door. At this point.
I you go to.
You didn't even let. I just.
The door opens again and she's like, "Is it at least catered?"
I will. Yes.
This is not a date.
You hold up two
It's not.
tickets.
I never said it was a date. Why are you saying it's a date?
What's her rank?
Sergeant.
It's the same as
Same
mine,
as his.
except I'm a mech warrior.
I can't order her. Damn it.
Who's got
No,
time
you
and
can't
rank, though?
order
That's
her.
the question.
It's not in your.
I
chain of
will help
command.
you with your
Tell
work,
me there will be chocolates.
and I will get you a nice dinner.
I'm
It's not a
already
date.
helping her with her.
Chocolate. Don't forget the chocolate.
I mean, of course, no, always get chocolates and flowers. All right.
Oh, yeah,
Cut
so make
to-
sure she knows it's not a date for sure.
Bandito.
Make sure she's not a date.
Skip
Show
out
up
on
with
the
a dozen
flower.
roses and flowers.
Bandito.
Like, it's not a date. He's like, I understand. He shows up with
A corsage.
chocolates, and fucking flowers.
Sorry, I was always told to get ladies flowers.
He's like, milady. She just slaps.
Milady. Was he going to prom for the first time? Milady. Sorry to all the people who haven't been to
All right,
prom
I
yet.
need
It's gonna be
you
awful.
to do me. What I need you to do?
Heads up, don't go.
I'm going to this Kenneth Cross thing. I need you to be there to keep me from doing something stupid.
Understood. I'll bring my taser.
I was going to ask you if you had
Just
a
a
taser.
quick
That was
note,
actually
it's not
yep,
street legal.
okay. I
How powerful is it?
A smoking corpse comes back.
military grade. Military grade, I'm guessing,
Is
right?
it like a cattle prod or something?
It's like the Joker hand buzzer from the Batman movie.
Oh God.
So what do you wear to this event? She shows up in like a t-shirt and sweatpants.
I don't know how formal this event would be.
I mean, it's all supposed to be like children of nobility or super rich people
So
who are getting like
probably
weekend
wear
militia
some-
jobs or learning to do extreme skydiving or I want to be a Navy SEAL kind of bullshit.
I guess you would dress formal to this. Still wearing
How
the
formal?
cowboy hat. I mean, like
He wears
suit,
his
tie.
he wears his bolo tie
Oh,
with
suit
the,
and tie.
the shiniest of.
Like shine,
I like your
black
commitment
cowboy
to
boots.
believing he's from Texas as well.
Topaz.
He's a Texas oilman now.
Yeah.
I feel like he goes walking by with like the roses, the candy and the roses, and dressed all nice and everything. And there's the Russian dudes. Goes, who's the lucky guy? Eh?
His
Wow, those callbacks.
buckle.
It's like,
How
"Hell, you
Radzik
guys-
and his dudes just keep showing up out of nowhere.
Don't you guys have something better? That's better to do. Jeez,
Not really, no.
that's fair
Remember
enough.
when I used to play the NPCs?
Every time.
Dark days.
Yeah, I know he'll go formal since it's supposed to be like rich people.
So here's the thing. You show up and Crimson is so out of place there. Yeah, she's got on like a pink t-shirt. Everybody else is in like black suits or like
yeah.
paramilitary fatigues.
She has like a bag of Cheetos she's eating out of.
No, she's super casual. She takes a seat directly behind you and
Wipes
you hear
the
her
dust on somebody else.
You can hear her tapping her taser on the back of your chair.
This is fine. It's all fine.
This is fun. This is fine. This is exactly what I wanted to happen.
This
So-
this is going more better to plan than I thought it would be.
Kenneth Cross shows up at the place, right?
This dude's name. Kenneth Cross.
I didn't name him. So
It was me that named him.
as
I just
he
imagine
walks
like a-
onto the stage, they start playing like a heavy metal band, and all of the hollow screens begin doing fireworks around him, and someone's just like, "Wow, Kenneth
See, I had
Cross!"
imagined like a big like Garth Brooks concert where he like comes running out on
It's
stage.
like the beginning of Iron Man 2, where
Okay.
he shows up and they've got like all the America suits coming out of the ground and shit.
That's perfect.
I guess that was just a hammer, but yeah.
Does a little dance.
Exactly. It's just like this huge event, and everybody's like, yes, golf clap.
It's totally tasteless. And all these people are like, yes, this is what we need more of in our lives.
I'm Kenneth Cross, and I'm here to teach you how to become an extreme warrior. Every day in your life from here on out, you can learn to be one step ahead of yourself. Become your inner you, the best you can you. And everyone's like, oh, such deep philosophy.
I'm just sitting here just like, this is bullshit.
He starts going through all of their training programs with the packages for everything from like special forces, military, at the basic level, up through like extreme Navy SEALs / Loki agent,
these,
aerospace
like,
pilot,
all-
mech warrior, all of that junk.
Would this like be like it's like in detail like what happens?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
he's
it
like,
actually
"You'll go
seem
on
like
a-
it would be of that level?
You'll go on a 5-week training package with us, and then you'll meet up with us every weekend for the next 50 weeks. That kind of deal. He's like, you'll be doing this,
Oh,
and
so
this.
it just automatically sounds like bullshit. Okay.
And then he's like, and at the end of the Mech Warrior training course, we'll take you out in a heavy mech for a live fire test fire.
Oh, really?
Thanks about this. Like I can do that anytime I want.
Wait a minute.
I could kill him in the mech and take the mech.
That's not how. That's still murder and also grand theft.
Grant that. Nah.
It's not
That
a finder's
teacher's
He's
fee.
not a
actually smart.
legitimate military target. He's a private citizen.
Accidents happen.
Hey, if
They
you
did say
accidentally
live
kill
fire.
someone, you don't get their mech. Just to be
Finders
clear
keepers.
here.
It's the
This
law.
isn't Yu-Gi-Oh.
Accidentally cores the mech. And it checks. Yeah, the way.
You have a pre-written contract to sign the mech over to you that you just force his hand to sign. While...
All right,
Like
so
walk
it's
up to his
like-
corpse, grab his hand, put a pen in it, sign
Yeah.
it.
That sounds totally legal.
So
So this
just
is obviously something that people would go to if they don't have
Much
aren't
time.
already a mech pilot.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
at the end of it, he's like, I'll be over here answering any personal questions you might have. And everyone's like, woo, Cannon Cross! Sergeant Crimson behind you is just like, why did we come to this? You're actually a mech warrior.
so confused.
Are you trying to become an aerospace pilot? Wait, are you trying to tell me that I need to become a better vehicle pilot?
No, do you have like it's like there's just like do
It's
you have
really
like
awkward.
I'm trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word. Like are you self-conscious? Are you have insecurities?
She's just like, I have a taser at your back.
I know you do. Do you think I care? It's
I have
I
no
know
answer
exactly
for
where
that.
this is going.
It's like, do you think I care? I've been with this shit my entire life. I don't give a damn.
Why are we here, Bandito? I really should have asked that ahead of time before agreeing to spend a full day with you.
Ah, sucker.
Just want to, I don't know.
Look, I'm going to go over there and get some of the t-shirts and water bottles they're handing out for free.
Yeah, go ahead.
When I get back, you better have an answer for me.
Yeah.
So she's getting like limited edition signed Kenneth Cross sweatshirts.
Shit, I have to burn those. Note to self, burn them later.
Are you going to go meet with Kenneth? He's available, right? Like no one's going to talk to him personally. Everybody's going to speak with his like attendant trainers to sign up for courses. You're one of the only people that's still sitting in the audience.
We've already gotten so much trouble in this planet. I'm just gonna walk up and knife this guy like in broad daylight.
it's
You
like
killed my father, prepare to die.
Yeah.
Kill my family, prepare to die. My name's Vincent Gray. You killed my family, prepare to die.
We cut to the next scene where Gray and the doctor are playing ping pong because they're both.
Can I
confused.
can I see him from where I'm sitting?
Yes, yeah.
Is there something I could do to see potential weaknesses or something? Like,
He is a human.
Is there some way
If
to
you-
Rube Goldberg kill him and make it look like an accident?
I mean,
Cut his neck or really any part of his body, he'll begin bleeding.
make the blood be on the
like,
outside.
He has a skull. If you crush it, he'll die.
well,
But
it's
did
like,
he-
does he have like guards with him, stuff like that?
Yeah,
Does
I mean,
he-
there's a number of trainers in here. I mean, if you're gonna try to straight up assassinate this dude,
I'm not going to straight up as that. That's
get away with it. It's not gonna happen unless.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm trying to think. It's like I'm trying to get stuff I could use.
If I cut one of the
Lead.
sandbags on the stage and they fall.
Ben needs to just sit there and be
So
good.
while you're looking around and observing, Kenneth Cross starts walking towards your row, and
Shit.
is looking at you.
Shit.
Do they know each other from adulthood, or would he?
So
would he
Gray
recognize
knows Kenneth Cross, but there's no reason to suspect that the other way around is known.
Okay.
Well, other than that, those one bandits, the McDougalls.
McDougal's sent information the other way. Yes. I
So,
mean,
like, Suker,
you got
it could-
a
it
couple
could-
seconds to make a decision here before we find out just how well he knows you.
It's your turn. You stand up, respectively.
All right, yeah.
Take
he,
off his hat.
He does the All Might Captain America stance for you, and he's like,
shit.
"Sir, my name's Kenneth Cross, as I'm sure you know. You don't seem very interested in the program. You weren't paying a lot of attention. Thought I saw you on the news recently. Do I know you from somewhere?"
Don't know. Don't think so.
Local celebrity of some kind, personality, politician, nothing like that.
No.
Well,
Just.
is there anything in this coursework that interests you?
Maybe a couple things. Maybe a little bit of the.
I see. You just
Next.
don't have the Kenneth Cross extreme spirit inside you. It's
I'm
all right.
just-
Not everyone can handle it.
Right.
Being a mech warrior is not for everyone.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh my
It's
God.
serious business, I'm sure. It's them big old machine guns and pew pew weapons.
Yep, pew pew weapons. That's what we call them. You
Yeah,
can tell
no, I've
he's
just
having
been
trouble maintaining a straight face.
You should have told him you were kind of a big deal on Yelp.
Big
Bit
deal
of a
on
big
Yelp.
deal.
No, I'm just kind of considering my options. It's like I'm trying to work my
My
budget.
scathing review brought down a local muffin shop.
Sir, I'm extremely sorry that nothing has really stood out for you. We offer a number of classes that might not be publicly available here. But if nothing interests you, I'd like to offer you your admissions back.
No, that's fine. It's fine. I paid for it.
No, I
is all
insist, a
this
full
on planet
refund.
here? No, it's fine. Is this all on planet here? Is this...
We have several off-planet orbital operations for simulators and dropship and even warship handling.
Oh, okay.
You know, not many people pass my course and go on to become warship gunners or pilots, but it's real popular to run up into a dropship and take a simulator, do some zero-G shooting, and you're blowing up jump ships and stuff.
What's like the price for vehicle training?
What are we talking
Roughly.
about here?
I feel
Like gunning.
You want to know what it takes to get training in gunnery to improve it?
Like it's like he has like vehicle.
Yeah. You want to buy a
maneuvering gunnery.
coursework from him. Are you buying
that
the
possible?
coursework from him for someone else? Because you're already a better mech gunner than he is.
Yeah. I mean, if I could do it for
You buy it for the
Crimson.
lieutenant.
yeah, I can do it for
Oh, you want to
Crimson.
buy it for Crimson?
Oh, for
Yeah.
Crimson?
No, you could actually buy her a training course. He's like, oh, looking for a vehicle gunnery course, huh? Is there any particular vehicle in mind you're looking to pilot?
Shoot, what was ours called?
It's called a pack rat.
It's like a thing that has like flamethrowers.
Pack rat.
Yeah,
Nice
that
choice.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Solid. No, I've got some videos that will train someone a basic level of competence in driving and shooting of such a tank.
Well, that sounds fantastic, sir. It's mighty kind of you.
I think we could sell them to you 1 year long course. 5,000 credits. See bills.
Sure, I'll give you the money right now.
He's like, oh, well, that's all right then. He reaches out to shake your hand.
Oh no!
Slow motion.
And that's
As he reaches towards you, you start having flashbacks of your family.
and that's where Vincent Gray,
Black
as
and
he's
gray.
reaching out with his hand, Vincent Gray reaches up and shoots him in the head.
Possible. So it could be done. But there's been so much shit.
What do you do?
He'll, I guess, reach out and give him. Is it like C bills, like cash bills, or is it like cred
it can be,
sticks?
but you can also just give him like a cred stick or something.
I'd say just hand him a cred stick.
All
in
right.
hand.
I mean, he's like,
for the
oh,
handshake.
well, I wanted to shake your hand, sir, but
I'm shaking your hand. Don't worry.
oh, excellent. He's like, oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah. Thank you kindly,
Just
sir.
casually crush his hand.
Well, I'll make sure to have that coursework sent over to you as soon as possible.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure you'll be interested in how extreme your spirit will become under the Kenneth Cross Extreme Spiritual Vehicle Gunnery Training.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
And if you
Thanks.
need anything else, here's my business card with my private line.
Dude's got a crush on you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I'll sure if I have any questions to call you up.
If only the Russians were there.
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got an idea. I've just had an idea hatched.
Oh
I
god.
feel like it's going to end with you confined to the dropship forever.
Until our contract is up.
Oh no!
I feel like at some point, Goldstag's going to roll double sixes on a
plan.
plan and just be like, and then I fucking murdered everybody and became president of the world. And until that moment happens.
Oh no! It might work in me and Banditos. Of course.
All right, so here's the thing. Crimson comes back over.
I was
Got-
gonna say, she was like standing behind him the whole time, like listening to him buy this class for her.
So
When he
she-
turns around, she just like pops another Cheeto and like with a bored look on her face, just like tases him in the chest.
She's got half a breadstick sticking out of her mouth, and she's just like, what was that all about?
Yeah.
Oh, me. Let's get out of here first. I got you some stuff for help you out with your vehicle.
Oh.
To help you.
Her eyes narrow
shoot
towards
better.
you, and she's like, well, thanks.
Considering that we're on the same team, I'd prefer you don't get killed.
I appreciate it.
How
It's
good-
like entry level shit. Like, here's where you put the key. Here's how you start the engine.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, remember, her skill levels are 5 and 6, so she's actually like super untrained at using a flamethrower tank. This will literally help her get to basic level of competence over the years. But yeah, she actually does need training in where to put the key. She doesn't know.
So this is actually not a bad
She's an
idea.
infantry sergeant, trained in intelligence and counterinsurgency, not piloting a flamethrower tank.
Okay, so this is a
We'll
good
turn her into
Welcome.
we'll turn her into a Mechwarrior.
Where do you take her for dinner?
I don't know. It's just like a decent restaurant. I'll let her sit wherever she wants, probably away from me.
Just this upscale fine dining place, and she's there
Yeah, I'm
just
curious what you
some
believe a
t-shirt.
decent restaurant is. Are you the guy that thinks Outback
What,
is the pinnacle of cuisine, or
What?
No, it's like I don't know.
Red Lobster.
I don't know if that's still fine dining either. See, I don't have like a good taste of
No,
like,
but
what actual like
Lobster.
I
better
I
dining.
send him the address for the Oktoberfest place.
oh my god, you give him a recommendation?
Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Is that where you go? Do you go to the
I don't
restaurant
know.
that
It's like
Gold
Oktober.
Stag
That
sends
just
you?
sounds like a beer joint. Since you know it is
Food at
Oktoberfest.
Oktoberfest.
Sure, I'll take her in there. Take
All
her
right,
there.
so she spends the whole time getting hammered on your tab, but at a certain point of the night, you get separated as two large, beefy men in cheap suits push their way guerrilla style around you, and one of them's like, "The boss would like to speak with you, Mr. Gray."
What?
They just like put their arms in yours to link you
Okay.
and lift you up.
So it's just let's have some. All right, I guess I'm going now.
They dump you in the back room. There's a beer stein and a plate of bratwurst with kielbasa on it. And
Never gonna take the
There's a
doctor's
s-
recommendation ever
there's
again.
a single light bulb from the ceiling that's just held there by a wire, and a dude sitting across from you in like a shadowy chair. He's like, "Good evening, Mr. Gray. I understand that you are a member of the local mercenary unit Crow's Black.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know an individual named Dr. Sean Goldhirsch?"
I'm a terrible liar.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I understand. I have a message that I need you to deliver to him.
What is it?
I believe you should enjoy some bratwurst and kielbasa and a fine beer first, before the message comes.
It'll dull the pain.
Absolutely. It's like, this packet says like either I want to get beat the hell up or just killed by poison. Either way, it might be better. Elite the kibosh stuff. It's good stuff. Really nice.
So they put a bottle of vodka on the table, and the figure goes, "You should take some drinks of that. This is going to hurt very badly."
Oh, shit. They're gonna cut
That
us and
kind
kill
of
us.
message.
It is unfortunate that I must make you uncomfortable, but I understand that the two of you are in relation, and I need to send a message to Mr. Goldhirsch. Sorry, Dr. Goldhirsch.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Could we like maybe come to? I mean, I could. You want me to do what you're about to do on me to him? Because I could do that for you. You don't have to do it on me. I just it seems a
Are
little
you
bit.
offering to take his place?
It's for what? What?
I gave Dr. Sean Goldhirsch explicit instructions to kill the local police chief, the sheriff. He has failed to live up to my expectations.
Huh.
He's been giving the sheriff the runaround for quite a while, but unfortunately nothing has come of it. And I've been unable to contact the good doctor since then.
Huh.
So I'm going to give you an option, Sergeant Gray, since you appear to be an honorable man. Either you can kill the police chief tonight, or I will shoot you slightly above the kneecap. The small caliber weapon. Look at Rad. Rad's the one in the background playing the violin. Wah, 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 wah,
You can shit on me later, but yeah, let's get this
Shoot
over.
me in the damn leg.
He's like,
Just takes. It's like, is it just a bottle?
yes.
So he starts chugging a little bit of the bottle.
All right. This is gonna hurt pretty badly.
Yeah. No. It's.
Let me figure out what the armor.
Not
rating
as bad as it's gonna hurt the doctor. I feel.
I mean, I'm gonna kick the doctor's ass after this.
I'll take my dues, but yeah, I'll fix you up first.
I need to figure out what your armor rating on your pants are, real quick. You're probably gonna take the full damage, because this is a 4B3P 4B3B weapon. So it has 4 armor penetration and is a burst fire auto pistol. But he's only firing 1 shot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I mean, he's not trying to kill you. He's just trying.
At least
to
it's
mess
not
you
in
up.
your name.
Yeah. No, he's trying to send a message.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just need to recover long enough to kick Goldstag's back.
I have a feeling this is going to launch into a like not there. That'll hit a major artery. Got to be over here, and they get into this big long discussion about.
You're wearing you're wearing a formal suit. It has
I highly doubt that has any bullet protection on it. I wouldn't know how much that would cost.
I
The
mean, it
bullet
literally has a
bounces
protection
off his
rating of
pants.
not available. All right,
Yeah.
so you're going to take 3 damage. What's your body rating?
2.
You are 1 damage away from dying.
Yeah.
This hurts a lot.
Yeah.
I need you to make a con roll to see if you pass out from the pain.
That's just body.
Yeah, make a body roll. Unfortunately, because you've taken 75% of your hit points, you get a -3 on this roll.
Oh my god!
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, never take.
I'll tell you what, I
suggestions.
will give you a +1 on this because you drank a shit ton of vodka.
6. don't think that's
Nope,
good.
you pass out.
Yeah.
All right, so here's what happens. Several hours later, the base goes on alert when Crimson comes back with an unconscious Sergeant Gray with her old t-shirt wrapped around his leg to staunch the bleeding, and begins driving her car at high speeds toward the dropship so that they can get Gray into the medical bay. All right, Doctor, it is time for you to make another roll.
Don't kill me, you son of a bitch.
I need your surgery roll because he's got a bullet in him.
Surgery. Where's my surgery? Wait, that's strategy. There isn't a surgery roll, is that? Oh wait, no.
Oh wow,
Oh, surgery general. That's a 4.
Listen, we might have got YouTube chat trained, but live chat is fucking venomous right now.
Yeah, surgery is a +4.
All right, no one has to know Goldstag did anything wrong if he kills Bandito now.
I mean, he doesn't know.
Oh my god, you're all Snake Eyes! Holy shit!
You just lost a leg.
My god!
I'm going to
That's
burn
a
a point of
stick.
edge to have him re-roll that.
All right, go ahead and re-roll it.
I mean, I could have done that.
Do you show up, Death Wish? You're like, Bandito! As you burst through the door.
Like,
Wait,
what the hell happened? I'm like,
Pondo,
I'm
how
in
much
full.
edge do you have compared to Sid?
I will spend a point. I've more than you
Okay.
guys.
Okay,
Okay.
so re-roll. That was really
Okay.
fucking bad luck. That.
Okay. You son of a bitch.
What's your new?
You got an 8 plus whatever his score was, so it's
4.
All right,
So it's a 12.
12.
Bandito, after a few minutes of surgery, you wake up. It hurts really bad.
Where's Goldstag?
He's standing right over you.
Just snap into consciousness and bam!
I immediately just sock him right in the face.
I take it.
And then I try to get up as early as I can in excruciating pain and yell, "You son of a bitch!"
Yeah, no, I push him down and give him a freaking sedative.
You're dead.
No, just a pain
Just
sedative.
drooling.
I would
Not
try
one
to
of
fight it,
these.
but he's probably not in the position to fight it, so no.
Oh my god, dude. If that double one had stood, things would have been really bad for you, Bandito. You would have been permanently fucking disabled.
Yeah.
You probably would have lost the leg.
Amazing.
Damn tabletop simulator, you ruthless.
You're gonna make a full recovery over
Uh-huh.
the next 2 days. You'll get all of your hit points back.
Uh-huh.
No lasting injury.
Uh-huh. I go to immediately kick Goldstag's ass after.
Now you've
No,
already
actually,
pushed-
I gather the crew, the Lance, to the meeting room and then kick his ass while explaining why the hell I got shot.
Oh god.
So apparently, he went to some sort of mafia in order to get those ordnance that he was looking for.
I
And
told
was
you it did.
supposed to kill a guy for said ordnance. And then he, some reason, sent me a recommendation to the place.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
I thought for a freaking runaround would have dealt with it for a good time, not a freaking day.
So he had like the bright idea to recommend me and me to go to said place where the mafia was, where they pulled me to the back and shot my leg. Well, it was either that or I go kill the guy, and I'm not going to try to kill some guy.
You know, gentlemen, we are not well liked in this unit because of the
No.
shenanigans and the goings on that we bring down upon ourselves. But of all of those, of all of the happenstances, this has got to be probably by far and away the absolute stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. You
You're-
agreed to kill. You
I did
make
not
a deal
agree.
with local crime people involved in organized crime to deal with the local constabulary,
I did
and
not
then you
agree
fail
to
to
kill.
follow through,
I did
and
not
then you
agree
give a
to-
recommendation to that establishment to one of your compatriots. Are you insane, man? Don't
I
answer
will-
that. I already know.
I
You
will
do
make
not
no-
have permission to speak, sir. You will stand there at attention until I direct you otherwise.
Oh, should I stop kicking his ass now? It's like
Oh, it's just a whole going
Bandito
on the
just
whole.
like has him by the collar, getting ready to punch him again. Oh wait, what was that? Am I supposed to stop kicking his ass?
Sergeant Gray, stand down.
Yes, sir. Just let him go.
Doctor, you are confined to quarters
And
when you are not engaged in
quarters.
your normal duties. I will have a very interesting report to write. Actually, I cannot write it. I'm going to have to personally deliver this information. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
I will say I did not agree to kill the sheriff.
Why did you give the recommendation to Sergeant Gray here to visit the establishment of the organized crime boss who you failed to follow through on your promise?
I did. I will note I did not fail to follow through on my promise. It just did not last as long as I would thought.
You should realize that in their eyes, that does constitute failure.
I do know that.
do we want to cut to Harridan reporting to somebody about this event?
Yeah, I'm going to have to report this to the CO
All right.
because Sergeant Gray got shot, they're going to want to know why
Yes,
and
they
how.
are. So the captain is in his quarters on the dropship. He's standing, looking out over the spaceport from his, like visible wall. Yeah, Lieutenant Harridan, come in. Why don't you explain to me why one of my men is arriving on my ship covered in blood?
Sir, I regret to inform you that my discipline with my lance mates is not as strong as it probably should have been in this case. And I launch into full detail of everything that I found
you
out.
Tell him about the plan to murder the local sheriff?
No, I couch that in terms of plan to misdirect the local sheriff.
Can I assume that this has something to do with your mole hunt?
Indeed, sir.
You're aware that I can't excuse this, even if it happens to involve our work. The rest of the unit can't know what you're doing.
I'm aware, sir. I take full responsibility for what has transpired.
I was under the impression that your lance was slowly getting better at inter-party discipline.
I was under that impression as well, sir. Obviously, I was mistaken in that estimation.
Report to the executive officer. I'm sure she'll devise some form of appropriate punishment.
Son of a bitch.
Yes, sir. Gladly, sir.
And Harridan.
Sir?
Doesn't happen again. I want to be clear here. People who shoot my men, they don't get to walk away.
Understood, sir. I'll report to the
The XO?
The XO.
Rad, I'm sure you can come up with some appropriate military punishment for
Oh my god.
Getting a lance mate shot.
I mean, you'd
No, this is Lieutenant's responsibility. He's taking full credit and blame for what's happened.
all right.
That's his job as the lieutenant.
Real world, you would both be out of the military.
Right, but this is a mercenary company.
Game-wise,
And let's be clear here. Shit like this happens sometimes when you're a mercenary in the Battletech universe.
Sure, yeah, it's a dangerous job. Sometimes you got to make dirty deals or whatever. And if it had all worked out, you probably wouldn't be.
No one would have known, right?
You'd be commended for all of these new resources you've brought on at no expense.
I mean, what would happen if someone got in a very serious bar fight off base?
Well,
and even worse, lost.
Yeah. The two things that come to mind is a reduction in pay and or rank would be what would happen.
Oh.
You'd be docked. You would either be.
I feel like you're probably
be demoted.
Probably your pay is both
Or
docked
both.
for the month, and it's all sent to the Widows and Orphans Fund.
That's fine.
It's generally where the military is always going to hit you is your wallet, and the two-way they do that is by demoting.
Especially for a mercenary company.
So here's the thing:
you literally work for the money.
Gold Stag, you end up getting like not a demotion, but like a demerit and a commendation for excellent fieldwork and surgery in like the same sentence.
They just cancel each other out.
No, they don't cancel each other out.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Crystal Loft sends you a message that's like, whatever happened, it's completely your fault. But also, the stitching here looks real good. Looks like Sergeant Gray's gonna heal up. Maybe spend more time in the medical bay and less time with the Mafia.
With the Mafia.
I don't know what it is with you and organized crime.
So
I just sent her a message that's a freaking anagram of bad habits die hard.
The motivational post.
So after Gray heals up, I'll just one night I'll walk into the doctor's room and toss him his tack vest and say, "Time for us to sort this out, doctor." And I'm wearing my stealth suit, full gear.
What the fuck is about to happen?
Oh shit!
Some Alien versus Predator shit.
Captain said that no one shoots our people and walks away.
Good
You at least
God.
bring me with you. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, that's just phase
Oh,
one.
all
We're
right.
gonna go gather up the team, and we're gonna do what our commanding officer said. Someone shot one of our guys. He's not gonna get away with it.
Is that what he said?
Shit, hell yeah. Wait. I need to
That
get
is
one
what
of
he
those
said,
shoots.
actually.
My God, we're about to
Hey, can you
attack
get
the
me one of
Mafia?
those shoots?
What could possibly go wrong? This is a great idea.
Let's.
I pack up on my I pack a med kit filled nothing to the brim of freaking paralyzing needles.
Okay.
Time for some payback, Doctor.
Who are you
This is a
taking with you on this trip?
Terrible idea.
Everyone.
All right. Do you
And I'm
all
gonna
show
see
up?
if I'm gonna see if nine
Let's not
lives
take
wants to
Crimson.
come too.
No, she
Let's
does
not-
not. She's
Aw.
just like, first off, I'm not a member of your lance. Second off, I retired from counterinsurgency. And third off, that's it. She just leaves the message there.
Let's not take Crimson. Let's just take the 4 of us.
I just sent her back like a cry emoji.
God.
All right, let's get some like bigger guns first.
We have a few
If we're going
days
to
leading
do
up to that point, but
If
basically,
we're going to do this as probably either stealthy or all out loud. And
Yeah, let me get a stealth suit.
yeah, maybe that scene is like 3 days later.
Hey,
All right.
so we're,
Are
can I
you
get like
buying
one of those
stealth suits for
you got?
everybody?
how much is
Um,
a stealth
I think
suit?
I'm the only one that would
Stealth
actually
suits are
benefit from it.
7,000 credits.
I can buy one. I have enough.
And if anyone would like a stealth suit, I will buy them a stealth suit.
I'll go halvesies.
I mean, you're gonna
if you
have to.
want.
You're probably gonna have to be the person that buys them, simply because I think you're the only one with the only access level of getting them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What
And I'm
access
not
level
going
is
to I'm not going to use the local crime bosses to do it either.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
you've basically got like military contacts that'll get you that stuff.
Yeah,
If
what
you want,
access
man, I'll go
level?
halvesies with you.
I mean, it's much higher than 2.
Okay.
It's much higher.
I'll
than
just give
equivalent
him. I'll just give him the money, and he can buy them for
Okay.
us.
I need that and
So let's figure out who's
suppressor?
paying for what.
Okay, so the doctor's paying for his own.
All right,
You want I'll go halvesies.
I will buy Gray's.
Oh, okay.
McGurk.
This is a necessary piece of equipment for this operation.
That's a stealth.
I mean, it's a stealth suit. It would help. It's armored and it helps make you stealthy.
How much is an assault rifle?
suit.
Or a
Sorry,
shotgun?
I should say sneak suit, not stealth suit.
It's $9,000.
7,000 credits.
How much is either a shotgun or assault rifle
I'm looking up
and or a suppressor?
standard.
I'm gonna go all
armor
splinter
kits,
shell with this shit. All right.
Weapon accessories, specialty ammunition, ordnance. I feel like I should be having you guys.
Probably. I don't remember where it was.
Small arms SMGs. It's on page 266 ish. Automatic rifles cost 80 credits. E-bills. They're super cheap.
80?
Yep, 80.
What about silencers?
I
suppressors?
mean, probably a lot more. So like a good sniper rifle is going to cost you 1,000 C-bill. And that'll come with all sorts of things in the package.
like a suppressor, a good scope.
Yep.
You want a sniper rifle? I'll buy you a sniper rifle.
Fuck yeah.
All right. I bought you a sniper rifle. Assuming it's within my tech level.
Yes, it's tech level C.
Okay.
I'll take an assault rifle as well. So I have a sneaky weapon and a weapon go loud with.
How much is a small suppressor?
I think he's looking right now.
A small arms suppressor.
Man, I almost feel like we should like hold off launching this op and then spend all week buying the equipment.
Yeah,
that sound reasonable?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Then
not
maybe
doing
we
that
should
now.
start wrapping up here, and you guys can figure it out.
That's why I was throwing that in there, because I know we're like right at the end.
Yeah,
so
let's make sure
cliffhanger.
we put all the equipment we're buying in Discord so that I can keep track of what you're buying, and so that money is very clearly displayed. So I guess what we're looking at the end of the episode is all 4 members of the party like going to a local arms bazaar. There's probably like a Lyran Commonwealth sergeant that's several blocks away from a military base with a truck who's just like selling you guys stuff out the back of it. He's just like, yep, surplus.
Absolutely. Oh, that's a nice little piece.
I
of
mean,
machinery.
that's the kind of access level that Harridan has because he's super rich, and he knows people.
Yep.
I need the Battletech
Next time I
equivalent.
need something, I might just go to Harridan.
I need the Battletech equivalent of an M60 machine gun.
Oh God.
That's a light machine gun right there.
What about SMGs?
There's automatic rifles for sure. I don't know about. I mean, of course, there's going to be crew weapons, right? Or squad support weapons.
So yeah, it's a
I just don't know what they're
weapon.
called.
Yeah, I need a saw.
Support weapons. Autocannon called the Bear Hunter. Costs 3,000 C-bills and has a burst rating of 30.
Good God.
Sold. I'll take 2.
So here's what 30 means. In order for burst rating 30 to be used, in order to hit with all 30 bullets, you would have to roll a let's see here. It's 8 plus 60. So you'd have to get a 68. You'd be able to hit with all 30 bullets all at once.
Well, I have a +5 to small arms, but I do have a +4 to support weapons.
Oh, well, then you're much better with support weapons. Portable machine gun is 1,000.
I'll have to look at these things.
Yep.
I don't have
Yeah.
any I don't have any knowledge base of the out of mech combat system of this game. So.
I feel like next session, if you're lining up to both take down a mafia boss and also fight some
Pirates?
bandits, you may want to research the weapons.
We're going to want to gear up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why I have a feeling that my bankroll is about to get a lot lighter.
Everybody gets 23 experience. Gray and Goldhirsch get 24. For staying in character even when it was super painful and would obviously be harmful to you.
At 24, it's going straight into support weapon.
You got a nice little gunshot scar on your right leg now, Gray. You can show it off to all the ladies. Not like Crimson or anything.
I feel like English should get bonus XP for letting me chew him out.
I mean, listen, English, you had a very rough day today. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, it's natural. I've had
Rough.
bad rolls when I
Rough.
played D&D and everything. And tabletop simulator is kind of a
It's even worse when you failed the medical roll. Like, not just bad, but like bad enough that he would be permanently crippled. It's just like, oh, you cut an artery. Now you have to take his leg
sorry
off.
about that.
Chick stick scars.
On a side note, I am down to 1 edge now, so
Oh, so you're matched with me.
yep.
Don't worry, you just have to do something karmically good and you'll get your edge back.
Don't worry though, because we're gonna roll up on these guys and show them that you don't
I
fuck
don't know
with
that
us.
that's karmically good. I
I
don't know
mean-
that killing a restaurant full of mafiosos is good. Sid's like, well, you know, utilitarianism.
I mean, the only thing I
says-
could think of right now that'd be karmically good was set up my one security buddy in for a date or something.
you
He needs
want
the
to
help.
set up Thunder? What was that his name? Might have been
Lightning.
You wanna
Lightning.
set up Lightning on a
Like
date.
talk to some of the HR ladies and set them up for a date.
You guys really attach yourself to the idea of HR ladies. All right. You know what's funny is that you guys said that, and when I wrote the plot, I was like, this dude, Ritter, breaks into an office, finds one of the HR ladies, threatens to kill her, and she's like, no, wait, I can help you. And then they start this whirlwind romance that ends with like them joining the bandits. And you guys were like, we're going to go to the office ladies. And I'm like, shit, they're going to do the same thing the bad guys did. All right. I'm Arthur Perkins. This has been APGamingREAL. I do 4 shows a week now. We got Burning Wheel, a show where we do some Game of Thronesy and shit. in a noble court, and everybody stands around talking to each other and occasionally murders people in the street. So it's a lot like this game, except without mechs and with more swords. We also do Restart on Tuesday nights, which is a game about making lewd jokes and never accomplishing anything useful. That's what I got. Bid, what about you?
Well, hopefully at some point this week I'll actually be able to get a video out. We'll see how things go with day job stuff and everything else in between. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm working on it. In the meantime, I hope I will be streaming, I believe probably Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 Eastern. And we also have Winter's Edge Saturday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 Eastern. And that's basically it. Really. Nothing special or out of the ordinary.
Rad?
I'm Raddosaurus. You can find me on Twitter at Raddosaurus. I had a lot of fun tonight. I think the episode got very sidetracked in a lot of ways, but all of those sidetracks were very fun. At least for me, they were. I do commission artwork, so you can hit me up about that either on Twitter or on Arthur's Discord. And that is all.
Very well. English?
I'm Englishmudkip. You can find me on Twitter at arrow1233, which will be changing in the next couple of days. I'm going to be making a new Twitter, and I'm going to be starting a regular streaming this weekend. That literally 4 hours ago I would have finished if I started. Yeah. And you can find me at Englishmudkip on YouTube and Twitch.
All right. Pondo.
Mm-hmm.
You also had it rough this episode.
I feel like Bandido gets like a lot of shit, but it's actually not his fault 90% of the time.
He's just the whipping boy.
Definitely true this episode.
I'm wondering what your plan is with Kenneth Cross.
I mean, once we finish with the crime boss, we'll just circle back around and
Playing the long game, not doing something stupid after some of the other stupid things happen. I'd be using them to my advantage by helping Crimson out a little bit, also helping us a little bit. It's been a good chunk of change, though.
What do you got going on? I think you've got a new show, right?
Yeah, I got a show on Tuesday nights starts about 9 o'clock Eastern because people have to get home from work and all that. It's pretty much Shadowrun, but with D&D and 1950s era type of thing.
nice.
Yeah. People are having a lot of fun. And should be fun now that everything's in order. We'll probably be back this week because we kind of missed last week.
You guys know that they didn't get the mortar rounds, right? Because they didn't.
No.
I just.
Yeah,
we'll
no, I
get the
know we
mortar
didn't.
rounds. We'll get the mortar rounds.
I mean, if they had the mortar rounds, I mean,
If you want to know what my idea was with them,
Yep.
It's basically the same thing that they did in Save It Private Ryan,
you're going to use those hand grenades. I got it. And
but specialized hand grenades.
that's extremely dangerous. I want you to know.
No, I'm gonna take.
Why
hook it
not
onto
just
a
buy
door,
proper grenades?
because it's gonna be funny seeing a mortar drop from a ceiling and blow yourself up after you go through a door.
Wait, you were going to water bucket them, but with a mortar round?
No, I was gonna hang it upside down after activating it and put a tripwire in front of a door.
So yeah, water bucket
You're
them
water
with a mortar.
bucketing them with a mortar round. You
Kinda.
know how explosive that is?
As
What
long
would
as
you
we're not-
accomplish?
I don't know. I like it.
It's a cool idea, but it's just
There's beauty in the simplicity.
Yeah.
I don't want to be the one that rains on people's parade and says
It's
that's
just
how water
where-
rounds work,
it's
but it's fine.
it's where it's going to be used is the perfect idea.
Right outside Bandito's door.
Nope.
Just makes me think of the arrow of total destruction.
Oh boy.
Well, if we get onto the jump ship, it might go into the reactor room.
And thus,
Oh,
did
yeah, then
they
you would just
blow
kill
up
us
a
all. Got it.
significant hole in the
No, we would
universe.
get onto the drop ship and launch our asses out of there.
Oh boy. So this episode has come up with a lot of plans. Several of them fell through. We got a long
Sadly.
lecture from Rad about the nature of military leadership and commissioned officers.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Then we saw his unit fuck up immensely afterwards.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, you need to listen to me as a senior NCO. I can keep these guys in line. 10 minutes later.
All right, time to call up the Mafia.
And thus did he lose all legitimacy in the eyes of the
It's like
executive
every group is
officer.
every A team is supposed to have a wild card. You're not supposed to have 4 wild cards. Okay.
I think that's our problem, bro. We don't really have a Hannibal or
You got like a 2-5-7 and a Joker.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's what you drew.
man.
Great. I guess Crimson is the 5th card.
she's the
We'll make her part of the unit one way or another.
She's so far outside your chain of command. It's not even funny.
Give it time.
Oh
get there.
boy. You're like, all right, now that you've learned how to go from being a counterinsurgency desk specialist, counterinsurgency to desk administrator underneath McGurk to a vehicle pilot, now we're going to train you to be a mech warrior as well.
Yep.
She's like, but what about any of my other skills, like artistics? Or learning how to set a table, please.
Nah.
Or really anything.
Protocol
blow stuff up, yeah.
What if I just became some sort of character that had a 2 in gunnery and was incapable of doing any other skill? 4 jokers and 1 jack. I think she'd be the jack of diamonds at this point. I want to say now that in all future appearances, whenever she's in civilian clothes, she's going to be wearing her black Kenneth Cross limited edition signed gold thread sweatshirt all the time. Just like, wow, this is super comfortable. Really
Just
fits.
give it another few
it's
weeks and
every
she'll have to
day.
use it as a tourniquet again.
No, she
on
used her
gray.
t-shirt as a tourniquet.
And it's like he gets shot, it's not even his fault.
I mean, you guys know that you're setting her up to be the Beaumont of this campaign. She's going to break off and become our greatest villain. At
Wow, that is a fucking reference.
one.
That sword still ended up being a Winner's Edge too.
Yep.
And managed
Now
to
it's a
also,
mug.
just like Beaumont, managed to crawl its way on screen, became such an existential threat that it became an issue for the main party.
Players
Perfect.
are always their own worst enemies, or create their own worst enemies.
No, I
Uh-huh.
think at this point that the tavern PCs are the players' worst enemies.
That's true.
Still might be true. All right, that's what we got for tonight. We good for next week?
Yeah.
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 Yes.
I should be good as well.
Gotta kill ourselves some mafiosos.
And beat up some bandits.
We'll see how that
Probably.
works for you.
It's probably not
Yeah.
gonna work out well.
No.
I just want to point out, Gray got shot by a pistol and nearly died.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're going to be wearing armor this time. Plus, we're going to be surprising them, and we're going to be armed.
You know, you
I
can't.
mean, I'm
there will
saving
be-
up for
can't,
You know, there'll
Another
be
wearing a stealth
flashbangs
suit.
and grenades and all that sort of stuff.
I mean, you're either wearing armor or you're wearing a stealth suit.
Well, the
They're-
stealth suit is armored.
We will see how armored it is, but I don't know that it's armored enough to survive getting shot by small caliber.
I just can't. I mean, maybe this is off-camera talk. I can't believe that we're about to go back out in the street and cause more bullshit after everything that's happened.
And if
You're
we
just-
succeed
Utter
after,
glutton
I'll
for
be sending a
punishment.
message to the police chief that there's a freaking mafia base in that place.
Arthur's
And
gonna
he
have to.
walks in and goes find a freaking massacre of mafia.
Arthur's gonna have to create an an all-new mercenary unit because the Crows Black are just going to kick us out. And he's going to be like, all right, you go to this other shittier unit because they're the only ones that would take you.
We're going to form our own mercenary group called Black Crows.
Yeah.
What are you going to use for down payment? The Panther?
Yeah.
Except the Black Crows will be like the white.
You're like, no, that's mine. So you have exactly $0 to form the unit with. Sid's going to be like, no, I got like 50,000 C-bills. And I'll be like, yeah, but a mech costs like 5 million C-bills.
Yeah, so have fun with that.
Have fun with that. Good luck securing that loan. Good luck buying a house with your monthly rent payment on your apartment.
With your $0 a month salary.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't even have a salary anymore. Oh boy. All right. We'll be back. We'll probably just maybe up the whole campaign.
We're never gonna get back in Mex again.
Here's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought we were gonna fight the bandits, and at some point the bandit raid would show up, and we were gonna fight at the beaches or something like that. So I had the whole map ready, and who knows? It could be like 2 or 3 weeks. The bandits will never show up at this point.
Or more.
You guys are gonna replace the local organized crime.
Oh my god,
that'd be something.
Yes, the Mafia is the Snake Island.
2 weeks later, you disrespected the family. We're going to have to deal with.
I don't understand. Is Pavel Redzik the Godfather in this scenario?
We place him as our puppet dictator of the Mafia.
Yep.
Yeah, that worked out really well for Winter's Edge.
Yeah. Well, see, then we lose control with him, and we have to kill him, and it's it's all about the circle of life.
All standard procedure.
This stuff happens.
That's it. We're done for the day. Fucking done. I might be done forever at this point.